What's good, YouTube? It's Big Mind Sports Talk, and we back here again with another video. And today's video, we here to talk about the Baltimore Ravens. Basically, if you don't know, the Baltimore Ravens have they've been eliminated from the playoffs, but the thing is, they have fired John Harbaugh, and basically, I'm making a video one because it's like I'm seeing a lot of people try to say like John Harbaugh isn't a good coach, or basically like he deserved to be fired. Uh. I don't know. I kind of see it, but I also don't, because it's like some of the situations in the playoffs is like you really can't fault John Harbaugh. No disrespect. It's because it's like this. They basically do with Lamar. It's like they say like Lamar's not winning playoff games and he's not doing this, but it's like last year you had a chance to go advance in the playoff round. You threw a ball to Mark Andrews to tie the game up, and he drops it wide open. So it's like you can't blame John Harbaugh for that. You see what I'm saying? You can't blame John Harbaugh for everybody getting hurt. Uh, you can't you can't blame a couple years ago in the playoffs when Zay Flowers fumbled the ball. You see what I'm saying? So I do think him getting fired is, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Cause like even with the kick, like you can't blame Jim Harbaugh for the kicker missing. Uh, And also, if I'm not correct, make sure I keep this in the video. But if I'm not correct, I think he made like I think it's something crazy where he made like every kick inside the 50 or something like that. So like this was like his first kick he missed in that range or something like that. So it's like I you can't blame him for that. So that's all I'm saying. Like it's crazy how people like trying to say like, oh, it's Jim Harbaugh's fault. I don't think it's his fault, but I do think him getting fired was, yeah, I did see it coming because I think it's like the same thing like basketball wise. It's like with Mark Jackson. Jackson built them all up. They never could get over that hump. They hired Steve Kerr. Now, boom, they became a dynasty. I think it's the same thing with the Ravens. It's like they got a team. They got. I think that, well, this year they didn't have the personnel, but they've been banged up. Like they got the off. I think they just need to get off. I do think this firing of John Harbaugh is finna do something with Lamar though. I slick do think Lamar is probably finna be up out of the Ravens. I don't know. I have no idea, but to me, I do think so. Cause I don't think it's no coincidence. Harbaugh gets fired, and all of a sudden, a whole bunch of crazy stuff about Lamar is starting to come out. I don't think that's crazy. Like how like it was his articles like Lamar was falling asleep in meetings and he's doing this and he's doing that. He's late to practice and he's this and it's like you ain't never heard no bad story about Lamar since he got drafted. The last time you heard a crazy story about Lamar since he was in the NFL was his contract situation. And if it wasn't the contract, it was literally him when he was getting drafted about is he going to play a receiver or not. You ain't hear no other crazy story about Lamar. So it's like now all of a sudden he's this super bad player on the team. I do think them firing the hardball in and that I do slick think Lamar is probably going to end up being out there. I ain't even gonna lie. Well, I'm just saying for me, like if I've been nothing good but to your organization, now all of a sudden we have one bad year. Like that's another thing. Like with the Harbaugh thing, it's like it's not like Harbaugh was having losing season after losing season, but it's like you get them to the playoffs and then something crazy happened in the playoffs. It's like you can't blame him. Like this year, you could blame him for not running Derrick Henry the ball, not giving Derrick Henry the ball more. If you see Lamar is banged up, you can fault him on that. I agree, but it's like, yo, you can't fault me as a coach to taking the team to the playoffs. We get to tie the game up and Mark Andrews drop a flat route. Like you can't put the blame on me. like I think I do think that's crazy. Like I do think that's crazy how like coaches get blamed for certain stuff. But like I do think like only thing coaches should get blamed for like if your team is undisciplined, like if you keep getting a whole bunch of penalties, um horrible play calling, stuff like that. I think that's what you should get. You see what I'm saying? You should get penalized for it. But like, hey, I got the team to win the game, and or tie the game and you dropping this or you fumbling this or you see what I'm saying? It's like I don't get it. But yeah, yeah, I do understand it, the firing though. But yeah, I do think the Ravens is finna be hit now with that because I do think Lamar. I do think I don't think Lamar and them. I don't think they cool, boy. I don't think the Ravens and Lamar is cool right now. Cause think about it. One, you done play. You was playing with me with that contract. You didn't want to give me the guaranteed contract, which I understand not most quarterbacks get a guaranteed contract. But y'all was playing with me for that contract, and now all of a sudden I'm a bad teammate. Now reports is coming out there, and the reports to when people ain't gonna report on stuff unless somebody telling them from the organization. So I'm reporting that. Yeah, I think Lamar is gonna be up out of there. I don't know. That's just my opinions. But yeah. So question of the day is: do you think it was right for the Ravens to fire Jim Harbaugh? And yeah, make sure you put in the comments if you agree or not, and also make sure you like and subscribe. And peace.